Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Can you keep following? Come in. Coming.
Yeah, I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, God. It's impossible.
I only get the voice in too, so once I always put a holder on. When I got to take the ropes off. Yep. So with the leg straps, always make sure I keep a hold of the leg straps because I don't want them banging on their hocks and things. And always making sure I do it up. And do the same. The other side. Back on. The next strap. Not rubbing their mane out, he's making sure you always put that in the leg. A bit of fiddling, but and then put it on the cotton rope. Straighten it.
Greg with the tractor going past Raeka. We do a lot with the machinery around here, so the horses are quite used to it. Oh, there's Nat. She'd prefer to come and say hello. Hello, Missy. Ricky. Oh, too busy eating hay. Okay, I wanted to show you what she gets fed, during show preparation versus what she gets fed every other time. I don't like them too fat, but obviously they need to have more condition on them when they're being shown than when they're just in work. So this is what we, bear with me, predominantly feed is all phase, which is a feed balancer pellet. So basically think of it as being meat and through veg, or you know, your vitamins and minerals and that sort of thing. So It's quite low in energy, but provides them with really good quality protein, vitamins and minerals. Has chelated minerals in it, so they're better absorbed than non-chelated, and you only feed a really small amount. So her base feed, so when she's not in show preparation like at the moment, she gets a kilo a day of all phase, so it's divided between 2 feeds, which is 500 grams per feed, and as much hay as she needs. So they generally need between 1.5% and 2% of their body weight in forage per day, so that's hay or pasture. We don't feed chaff at all. My partner is a vet dentist, and he is very against chaff because it causes lots of issues with getting trapped between teeth and then causing periodontal disease, which is a really big problem, particularly later in life. So as I mentioned before, I work for Kentucky Equine Research, so I've had a lot of experience with working out diets for growing out young horses. So I wanted to make sure that I show you exactly what she gets. So this is all phase, it's just a pellet. Get her tin. So we measure out, we weigh everything, and then mark our tin so we know how much it weighs. So we know a fruit can tin about that size is about 500 grams, full just a little bit below the top of the line. So this is what she gets for breakfast and dinner at the moment. So it doesn't look like very much, but that gives her everything she needs, and then also as much hay as she needs. If there's not much pasture around, then she gets more hay at the moment. So we're not feeding too much hay. Okay. So when she's in show preparation, and I want her to have a bit more condition, either what I'll do is I'll give her 500 grams or her kilo of all phase a day, and then also her, if I can find it, Equijel. So Equijel is a really high fat, low starch product, which is excellent for putting on condition. It's got a naturally occurring plant steroid in it called gamma-rosinol, which is very helpful for building quality muscle and that sort of thing. So pretty much, and you can feed a very small amount of it to get an excellent result. So she will get a tin like that, which is a small tin, which this weighs around about 300 grams, added to her all phase if I'm wanting to add condition. So it's only quite a small bucket as compared to one of the other bucket sizes. Best to keep all their meals no more grain per meal, or grain-based products more than 2.5 kilos per meal, because the horse has quite a small stomach. So that way you avoid any gastrointestinal issues and starches particularly being absorbed in the wrong area of the gut. So generally speaking, I find that to be a really good mix for her. So she'll get a round about 600 grams of Equijel per day when I want to get her really bulked up and in show condition. Occasionally I will substitute some of the all phase for a relevant quantity of low GI cube, which is here. This is what I use for the quicker treats as well. It's a larger cube, and it's a complete feed, so it has energy added to it as well. So therefore you need to work out how much you need to reduce the all phase by and increase low GI if you're wanting to put even more condition on her. So the benefits of the low GI cube is that it's a really low starch feed, so it's much better for their digestion rather than as opposed to high starch feeds such as oats is at least moderate starch feed, but anything that's sort of corn based and that sort of thing is high in starch. So we're very much into low starch feeding, which later on translates to less chance of them developing things like equine metabolic syndrome, particularly with breeds that are prone to it, such as Andalusians, warm bloods, anything that carries weight easily. So yeah, it gives you a bit of an idea of what is actually in the feed. It is an expensive feed, but you feed such a small quantity that it actually ends up working out to be quite economical. You can go to the website if you want any further information. So we do quite a bit of poo vacuum. So all the horses get fairly used to machinery and that sort of thing. On cue. On the fence though. Super. It's your good kid. You have to go away.